Good morning, everybody. My name is Dr. Dara Ramirez, and I am the proud owner and operator of BluePaz First Responder Services. All right, up next, we have one of our phenomenal sponsors. This is an integrity sponsor that we have, La Frontera Impact Suicide Prevention Center. My friend Erica Chestnut Ramirez is with us, and I'm going to turn this over to her so she could talk to us.
Thank you, Dara. And thank you, everybody, for being a part of this amazing conference. My name is Erica Chestnut Ramirez, and I am the Regional Vice President at La Frontera Impact Suicide Prevention Center here in Arizona. And we are happy to support this conference and our Arizona first responders. Obviously, I know we have many more than just those who are in Arizona, and we're excited to see that as well. I'm just super happy to see how many people are actually here in terms of first responders and their families, and how many are focused on wellness. Impact Suicide Prevention Center has been a long-term supporter of first responders, and particularly law enforcement. We have been in collaboration with law enforcement for many activities, including training. We've been lead instructors for more than a decade for our Valley CIT programs, and we've trained over 1,000 law enforcement officers in mental health first aid across Arizona. We are a very large crisis services provider in the state of Arizona, and that includes crisis mobile teams that not only respond to the community crisis requests, but we are also responding to hundreds on a monthly basis from law enforcement and fire. And so we are able to take those mental health and substance use related calls straight from first responders and be able to get people connected to ongoing services and allow people to get back to their calls for service. And we've also been involved in a lot of post-crisis services with law enforcement as well. With Phoenix specifically, we have a post-crisis diversion program where we provide navigation services for individuals that they are seeing on a frequent basis. So their familiar faces then become individuals that we're working with on an ongoing basis, so that law enforcement doesn't have to continually respond to them. And then our Tempe Narcan project, which is providing post-Narcan use for both fire and law enforcement for individuals who have had a suspected opioid overdose. We are then able to connect with those individuals and get them hooked up with longer-term treatment services. So we've been working for over a decade really closely with Arizona law enforcement and fire, and through those collaborations and relationships that we have built, we really see that first responders are at greater risk for behavioral health challenges, and we're committed to helping improve the well-being of our first responder heroes. So through funding support through the Arizona Attorney General's Office, we've implemented the Support for Arizona First Responders Project, or SAFER. SAFER is specifically designed to meet those unique needs for Arizona's first responders, and by helping them change the narrative and the mindset from be strong and keep things to yourself to be strong and keep taking care of yourself. So we're excited to announce that we can now be able to provide those direct support services to Arizona first responders and increase those opportunities for wellness. We are able to provide 3 main services through this program, and that's mental health awareness training for officers and their families. So helping them learn more about behavioral health and mental health challenges that they might face. And then we can provide liaison services. So these services are provided by individuals who have law enforcement backgrounds, and they can provide that understanding ear from someone who understands the stresses of the job, and they can help navigate the individual and the family through available services and resources that are available to them. And then treatment services. So getting them hooked up with treatment services if that's necessary, There's a network of trusted and vetted professionals who are responsive and understanding to first responder needs. And that liaison can provide the concierge service and help connect that person to ongoing treatment. So we're offering this now. It is a free and 24/7 dedicated referral line. It is live now and available to take calls. The phone number is 480-736-4951. And there are individuals there 24/7 to be able to take calls from family members as well as first responders and get them hooked up with a first responder liaison. And that liaison will usually be able to contact them within the 24 hours and discuss individual needs and how we can help. So we're really excited to bring this program to our Arizona first responders and families. And we are excited to be a part of this conference. And I hope you all have an amazing conference. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Erica. That's awesome that we have this type of service for our first responders here locally, and I'm sure that we'll have people flocking to Arizona to start taking advantage of your services too. People did ask if you could just repeat that number one more time, or just type it in the chat box if you can. That'll be great.
Okay, and I can do both if you want. So it's 480-736-4951, and then I'll also put it in the chat box.
Thank you. And I know that everybody was on here in the beginning. And I did show Erica that we had these thanks and appreciation plaques made for our sponsors for this conference. And just want to say thank you so much, Erica. This is pending and it'll be across to you here as soon as I can. These were all made by our local attendee, actually, who's with us and has been with us for all of our conferences. His name is Doug Beeks. And he's a sergeant here locally in our sheriff's office. And Doug has a company called Midwest Wood Creations and just does phenomenal work. So thanks, Doug, for doing that. And thank you, Erica, again, for your sponsorship. It has provided a lot of hope for people that we're speaking with today.
Thank you.